Well, here we are again. We're going to try sushi today. Should be interesting. I started getting a few things together. As you can hear, there's a lot of noise, a lot of traffic, and it's a very noisy stove. But we're going to do spicy smoked salmon, and we're also going to do some California rolls. So, yeah, should be interesting. I've only tried to make sushi once before. I mean, it was okay. When you're preparing sushi rice, make sure you experiment with the seasonings, because you can definitely go overboard with the vinegar, and that's what happened to me. So try not to do that for yourself. Hopefully you can hear me over this loud stove I got going here, but I chose to go with a different variety, an ultralight camping type setup, instead of always using the same thing like a camping stove. But once again, the premise: I have 1 hour, I have a $10 budget, and I need to go as gourmet as I possibly can. I have an hour to prep, an hour to eat, and then clean up. Now, one of the things with sushi rice is, you know, a lot of people say rice takes a long time to cook. It doesn't. That's one thing that is a misconception. Rice does not take all day or 20 minutes even. Now that it's heated up, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Not so much, but anyhow, it's begun to boil. So what I want to do now, I want to turn that heat down. I want to put a towel over it. Gives me a better seal. And then lift the towel up so it doesn't catch on fire. But I want to turn that heat as far down as I can. So that it just maintains a simmer. And we want to do that for 10 minutes. I have a windscreen to block it because it's a little chilly out here, and I don't want the wind to blow out the flame. Alright, so we got 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes, let's see what we can prepare. This may turn out to be a little brown, but we're not going to do that just yet. I got smoked salmon, sesame seeds, cream cheese. I like cream cheese in my California roll. It's kind of watery, so I probably won't do that. Some imitation crab. Now you can get a package of the snack size of the imitation crab here for $1, and then slice them in half. So this is actually 1.5 sticks, and that's more than enough for what I'm going to do. I actually forgot to buy more today. Part of a cucumber and scallions. I like to use scallions as a garnish. Got to keep checking that flame. Alright, let's see what we can do here. think I burned the rice. Well, and now it's starting to rain. We can roll this anywhere, so we're gonna go where things are a little drier. Well, I'm in the truck now, and I definitely burned the rice, and it's raining. I could try to recreate the rice, but I'm running out of time. So, I am going to still do this out of the back of my truck. I just may not do it on this take. I hate that I prepped all that food. Wasn't that much. So, a couple of things that before I show the restart of this, I will give you a price list of what, if I had only made it once, what it would have cost. Hey, you live and you learn. I wanted to try sushi out of the back of the truck. I used a pot I wasn't familiar with. I used a stove I wasn't familiar with. I know that you can cook rice out of the back of your truck without a rice pot. You don't have to have a rice pot to cook rice. So, lesson learned. Maybe this pot was too thin. Maybe I had it too close to the fire. I don't know. Anyhow, so this is take one. Yeah, okay. So, what does that tell you? All right, here, word of wisdom. It was told to me as a young child that practice makes perfect. I'm here to tell you that I have learned that that's a lie. Practice does not make perfect, because if I continue to practice making rice the same way, then I will have learned how to make it wrong. Therefore, if you're not practicing correctly, then you are doing incorrect practice, imperfect practice. Therefore, the results are less than perfect. So practice does not make perfect, because if you're practicing wrong, then you're perfectly wrong. So you want to practice correctly and learn the correct way of doing it. Now, I know how to cook rice. Epic fail! Anyhow, so practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. If you're practicing wrong, then you come out perfectly wrong. And I think that's what happened this time, is my rice came out perfectly wrong. I was taking a chance. I was afraid of burning the rice, and that's exactly what I did. So, take two. I won't do it. It's not going to be take 27 or something like that. It's take two. We're going to try this again. And if I can learn from this mistake. So, here we go. I'll put a little clip or something in there, a little pause, and then we'll go right into take two.
What's that?
Sushi.
Sushi?
Rice, raw fish, and seaweed.
You won't accept a guy's tongue in your mouth and you're gonna eat that?
Can I eat?
I don't know. Give it a try.
Okay. With the exception of a little bit of a burn taste, I got the texture of this rice perfect. All right. The seasoning is man, it's really mild this time, so I'm real pleased with it. There's hope. So if I can just not burn the rice, there's hope. So I'm going to try to finish this because I still have to eat lunch. There's no sense throwing it away. A little burnt, but whatever. You know what? I wasn't trying to do this inside my truck. Whatever. All right. Let's try a bite of it. That's actually really good. There's a little teriyaki. Mmm. Oh, teriyaki on it's good. YumYum sauce. These are such big pieces because my knife, it's not cutting. This gives me an excuse to buy a new knife instead of sharpening this one. Good gracious, that's good. Alright. Another bite. YumYum sauce bite. Mmm. That's good too. I had intended to share. I intended to make more of this. And I had intended to share. I don't have time to make more. I had plenty to make more. Whoops. Soy sauce. Mmm. 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 Soy sauce is the best. I don't know. You're supposed to use chopsticks and all that stuff. I don't have time. Let me try and cut this again. Soy sauce is definitely the best so far, though. Try to clean this off, maybe. Without cutting myself. Huh. Knife blade's wet. Hands wet. A little better. Definitely need a sharper knife. Look at how it's just all coming apart. And, you know, if I covered this, screw this. We'll do it right. Don't worry, we'll do it right. I'm gonna finish eating this. We're gonna revisit this one. And we're gonna do it right. Taste-wise, even with that little bit of burnt in the rice, it is good. Holy cow. And I'm not a huge fan of sushi. Alright, I'm going to save all the like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll have a good story for you. But we're going to fast forward through most of this. So anyhow, when you see this next, it's going to be the way it's supposed to be. Because I'm not going to be crunched over and everything. Alright, I'm going to finish eating. I think I like it best with either the soy sauce or the teriyaki. Actually, I think the teriyaki is better. So I'm going to get the teriyaki back out. And you know what? I'm going to end up eating this with a spoon anyhow, probably. So I'm just going to cover it with teriyaki. Parking Lot Gourmet Spicy Smoked Sushi, Spicy Smoked Salmon Sushi Roll falling apart because I don't have a sharp knife. Bon appetit.